What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous today. I'm doing well, and I'm here to do, yes, you saw it correctly, the Real Housewives of Atlanta season. I don't know what season this is, but it'll be up top. Episode number 1, I'm talking about the season premiere. I'm very excited for Real Housewives of Atlanta because it's going to be messy. It's going to be nasty, ridiculousness, and I just love it. So, what I want you guys to do is make sure to go ahead and like this video. Down below in the comment section, I want you to talk about your favorite character. Okay, yes, because these are some characters. I want you to talk about your favorite and what you thought about this premiere episode. On next week's episode, I'm going to talk about my favorite comments that I saw down below. So you never know if I'm going to talk about you, read your comment, you know, give you a little shout out. So make sure to get it in on the comments below. And I'm sitting in a chair. My legs aren't going to go to sleep. I'm so excited. I can't. Okay, it starts out with NeNe Leakes. Y'all know I love me some NeNe because she is very rich. Okay, so Greg comes in the house. She got her hair out with the bandana. You know she got to get ready to get it cut. You know that's how it happens. So I know she was like, we taping today. My hair ain't even laid. But she had to do it. So anyway, Greg comes in. He's Mr. Postman. So he's dropping off everything. He like, NeNe, when can I get a key to the house, girl? Because you know I want to rock your world again. And she like, Greg, you so stupid, Greg. Greg reminds me of one of them perverted old men that just sit outside the barbershop and be whistling, come here, girl. Come here, girl. She said, if I have to go to LA and move into my trailer like Kim, I hollered. I love the shade that NeNe gives. I love it. And she's getting ready to do the new normal, and she has to go to LA, and she might be moving and stuff. And Greg was like, when we moving? And she was like, you ain't going nowhere, buddy. You staying right here, SWV. Kandi and her boo Todd, I'm so glad that they changed the format and they changed the introduction, and Riley is not doing the jerk no more. I'm so excited for that. Kandi, she got a new boo. His name is Todd. His name is Todd. He alright. He was a part of the Bravo crew, so that's how they met on the Africa trip, and they were sitting there eating and talking. I thought he was moving into Kandi's home, but they're getting a home together. I was like, oh, I like that better. I'm glad she redid that, because I was gonna be like, you are his shelter from the storm. So they're moving into a home together. They want children. She has a girl, he has a girl, and they want a little boy. They thought of the name Cash. No pudding. Please do not cash out on this baby. I do not agree with that name. No, just like little baby Apple, Apollonia, little names like that I don't agree with. No, how about little names like Charles, little Craig, little Todd, something like that. He could be a junior. Kandi. She was like, you can put our food in the same box. It's going to the same place. Yes, it is, Todd. Yes, Todd. And I was like, ew, you don't put your food that he was eating in your plate. I mean, there's certain things you gotta do separately, like 2 separate boxes. What if you don't? Anyway, Kim and Kroy, they're preggers yet again. Baby KJ. We didn't even see the 2 little girls. Like, I love Kroy. That's all I got to say. Kroy is one of my favorite Real Housewives of Atlanta husbands. Kim, I like her better, a little toned down, but now she's back to normal. They're getting ready to get evicted out of their home. They were leasing this whole time. I really thought that that was gonna be their home, but baby girl flipped the script. Now she's mad at the little landlord people. But baby, that was your plan. You know good and well you lease something. If your lease is up, that means you got to go. And you know you got all them kids. Kim, your priorities are everywhere. And Kroy was like, baby, we are just moving, pudding. It don't take that long. To move all of that crap out of that house into another house, it was going to cost over $100,000. Honey, I feel the same way Kandi did. She could have called me and said, Tara, we moving. I need you to move all this stuff and I'm going to give you $100,000. Yes, Kim. Yes, I will. Come on, sweetie. And the little boy, come on, KJ. You pick up some stuff. Yes. $100,000? Are you crazy? Phaedra, she visits the veterinarian. She wants to be the Vera Wang of funerals. I respect Phaedra's hustle. She gonna hustle and get it in everywhere. Next, she gonna be catering. Y'all watch. There was a family dinner with Cynthia, Peter, and Fern. Ooh, Leon. Yes, I likes me some Leon, okay? I loves it. So they're going back and forth just because Cynthia's daughter with Leon's name is Noelle. And Noelle, she done got stacked out of nowhere. Like, she grew overnight. She's homeschooled. And Cynthia wants to continue being homeschooled for her development and all that crap. And Leon was like, So was Peter. They were like, that girl need to be in school somewhere and getting it in. Especially if she's going to high school. She needs that development. And I, too, agreed with Leon. I was like, yes. I definitely agree with you all. Them babies need to be in public school. Little silent night, Noelle came down the stairs, him downstairs, and she was like, I agree. Mama, I didn't want to go to homeschool in the first place. And Cynthia was like, boop, boop. So I definitely agreed. So hopefully little Noelle, silent night, kingdom come, gets to go to public school. But one thing with Leon, I did agree with Cynthia, like, you're not here, so you can't really give proper decisions like that on her development and her well-being, because I put up with the girl. So I did agree with Cynthia on that one, but I do believe that being homeschooled, it kind of, shout out to all my homeschoolers out there, but it kind of alters your development a little bit. And you know, most kids want to be with other kids. We get to meet the newest addition to the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast, Miss Kenya Moore, former Miss USA, and we got to see fabulous honey, Miss Lawrence. I love me some Miss Lawrence. His teeth are white as snow and his lips and face are just beat for the gods, honey. I love it. They're friends from way back in the day from Texas, and she was basically just talking about her move here and how she wants to be more settled, and she has all of this and all of that, and she really wants to get married and have some kids and go half on a baby. So she has a little boy toy named Walter. Walter looked like one of them sugar daddies from somewhere. I'm not really feeling Walter too much. He looks like a player from the Himalayas. So hopefully they get it together. But Kenya, I don't know, she rubs me a little bit wrong just with her approach. She said she's been asked to be married 6 times. Candy, she shows Kim her new house, and I loved her house. It was like 2 in 1. It was huge, like all that square feet. Girl, it's only 3 of y'all. You, Todd, little Riley, and his little baby, but it's too much. Are you gonna be having dinner parties in the extra house? Are you gonna rent out the other house? It's just too much going on in that household. But she said she got it at a good deal. Kim was a little salty, her and Sweetie. I wouldn't have invited them anyway. They were like, this is a lot. You didn't even do any decorating yet. And she was like, Kim, girl, you upset because you getting ready to get evicted and I'm in my dream home. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boom, boom. NeNe is meeting with the creator of Glee and The New Normal, and they were discussing like the new things, like how her character is supposed to be and how she needs like a younger brother or whatnot. And she was like, oh yes, let me call Tyler Perry. And she called it. They were like, the number you have dialed has been disconnected. And he was like, it was hilarious because, baby, you ain't got his number no more. Quit fronting. This was everything at the end when Cynthia, she had a casting call for Jet Beauty of the Week, and it was at the Bailey agency, and she had the editor of Jet magazine. She also had herself, Q from 112, like, what was he doing there? And Kenya. So all of them were there as like the judges, and the little girls came out, and Kenya, she was giving all her ignorant opinions. Cynthia, she was like, you don't do that. And I do agree with Cynthia, because Cynthia, she's a model. Like, she models, okay? Kenya, I've seen her here and there. Q, I don't know what he was doing there. And you don't have to give all of your opinion like that. You don't have to, like, pretty much, ew, you look a mess. Why are you here? Gross. You're doing too much. Now, the baby that did have her crack out, that was a lot. I did not appreciate that. And she was this small. The back and forth with Cynthia's assistant and Kenya, I loved it. It was everything to me. And the assistant, he didn't back down at all. He was like, sweetie, who are you, boo? I don't like it. And then when Kenya called in her security, there weren't enough people there to actually have security for Kenya. I agree with the assistant. Who are you, sweetness? What do you do? Nobody was flocking to her. Go to bed. Next week, I cannot wait. The reading is going to begin. As NeNe would say, there is a battle between Cynthia and Kenya. I cannot wait for Phaedra. What's going to happen? Kim, as well as Candy. They're going to have a little riff. NeNe, with her new show, The New Normal, I guess they're having a little party for her. Kim's going to be there. It's just going to be a lot, and I cannot wait for it. Down below in the comments, I cannot wait to see what you guys have to say. Let's go ahead and get it in. Let's talk about it. Be sure to like this video, and I will definitely see you guys on next week's review of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.